A mother rabbit builds a nest, lines it with fur, gives birth, and leaves.
She may not return for almost 24 hours, which looks exactly like abandonment.
In reality, she may visit only once daily for roughly 3 minutes. She stays away because her own scent can reveal where the babies are hidden.
Every visit risks guiding a fox or hawk directly toward her young.
Her distance is calculated, protective, and remarkably effective in the wild.
The real question is, why humans automatically interpret distance as parental abandonment?
Across the animal kingdom, parental care follows many strategies that can appear disturbing.
A harp seal mother nurses her pup during an extraordinarily short Arctic season.
The entire nursing period lasts only about 12 days before the relationship suddenly changes. Her milk can contain nearly 5% fat, among the richest of mammals. That extraordinary milk can nearly double the pup's body weight within 2 weeks.
Then the mother leaves permanently, without a gradual process of weaning.
The pup remains alone, unable to hunt, and initially unable to swim properly.
For weeks, it survives by consuming the body fat built during nursing.
Biologists describe this strategy as an intense final investment in the offspring. The mother has only a limited amount of energy available for reproduction.
She could invest slowly for months or spend almost everything very quickly.
On Arctic ice, intense short-term care can outperform slow, prolonged feeding.
Resource loss produces an even harsher calculation for some polar bear mothers.
When sea ice breaks early, a starving mother may abandon a cub mid-season. This is not simple neglect, but a desperate response to disappearing resources.
Continuing to feed may cause both the mother and cub to die.
Surviving may preserve her chance to reproduce successfully during a later year.
Black bears face another threat that creates an even stranger parental decision. An unfamiliar adult male can represent a deadly danger to dependent cubs.
Some mothers drive their own cubs outside and immediately escape the area. Male bears may kill cubs that they did not father.
Removing the cubs allows the female to become reproductively available sooner.
This sexual selection pattern also appears in lions, chimpanzees, and other social animals. A mother that remains to fight may lose both her young and her life. Escaping preserves the possibility of reproducing again under safer conditions. In 1972, Robert Trivers formalized these decisions through parental investment theory.
The theory transformed how biologists understood the costs of raising young.
Every parent faces an implicit calculation involving time, energy, and physical risk. Investment in one offspring can reduce resources available for offspring born later.
Under normal conditions, the calculation usually favors remaining and continuing to care.
When conditions deteriorate enough, leaving may preserve more long-term reproductive success.
Sheep and goats form powerful early bonds with newborns through smell.
That recognition can develop within less than an hour after birth.
A short separation during this period can disrupt the developing recognition process.
Without the correct scent, the mother may treat her own lamb as another's.
Traditional shepherding practices therefore protect the mother and newborn during this first hour.
Golden hamster mothers can react far more severely when disturbed after birth. A threatened mother may abandon the litter or stop providing normal maternal care.
In extreme cases, rodents may consume offspring when the nest appears doomed. A discovered nest may mean that every pup is likely to die anyway.
Recovering that biological investment may support another attempt under better conditions. But many cases that humans call abandonment are not abandonment at all.
A common myth claims human touch causes birds to reject their chicks.
Most common birds rely less on smell than many mammals do.
Brief human contact alone usually does not cause permanent nest abandonment.
Repeated, prolonged disturbance can keep parents away long enough to create danger.
The myth survives because it conveniently discourages children from disturbing wild nests.
Wild elephant mothers almost never abandon healthy calves under ordinary natural conditions.
Their maternal bonds are reinforced by years of memory and multi-generational social support.
In captivity, however, inexperienced first-time mothers may sometimes reject newborn calves.
The cause is often inexperience, rather than a complete failure of instinct.
Elephants learn important maternal behaviors by watching older females care for young.
Captivity can interrupt that social education before the animal becomes a mother.
Across these examples, the pattern is neither cruelty nor human-style love.
It is a continuing balance between immediate care, survival, and future opportunities.
Every species reaches a different answer because its biological variables are different. This creates an uncomfortable question about why humans judge abandonment so differently. Human parental investment commonly lasts for years and sometimes for entire decades.
That is why human abandonment feels like such a profound moral violation. Human infants remain dependent for far longer than the young of most animals.
A seal's 12-day strategy would be fatal if applied to a human child.
The difference is not simply cold animals compared with loving human mothers.
Every species is solving the same evolutionary equation with completely different variables.
Ice conditions, litter size, and independent speed radically change the successful strategy. For humans, the equation usually produces one answer: remain and invest for years.
The rabbit visiting for 3 minutes is not truly abandoning her young.
She is making the same basic parental calculation performed throughout the animal kingdom. She is simply working with a completely different set of numbers than ours.